Thank you everyone for being here. Today is a very special day in the life of, I think, in the history of mankind, 3rd March 2024, and you guys are the chosen ones to be here. So thank you to you all. Give you guys a big clap first. Okay, so as you know, my name is Zai. I'm from Singapore. We all live in Dubai now. I run a company called Step Up Journey because I believe that all of us need to be on a step up journey. And I am on a mission to cancel the term woman empowerment. Though ironically, 10 years ago when I started, I was all about women empowerment, feminism. I think my boyfriend says I'm still a hardcore feminist, but doesn't matter. I believe we need to change the narratives of the conversation. We need to speak about humanity empowerment, and we are all women of power. So I've written the book Turn Your Passion into Profit when I started out. Why did I write the book? I wrote this book, Turn Your Passion into Profit, by chance, accidentally, because I've been an entrepreneur the last 22 years. Okay, and 10 years ago, I had a lady on my Facebook connect with me and she said, Zai, I need to talk to you. So I called her, and in the 10th minute we were talking, she said, Zai, thanks for talking to me. I was just thinking to commit suicide and I feel better now. This is like remember we met at an event and then we connected on social media, and imagine someone like that. She just said, I was just thinking to commit suicide. I'm like, oh my god, like I used to do henna business, hijab business, I broke my spine with 8 screws, 2 metal rods, I learned to walk again. And this lady actually said that. I said, wait, this is one person reaching out. How many more people outside need help? So me being the Keposhka, very inquisitive, I said, I need to do something more. So I prayed. I said, God, what do you want me to do? Show me the way. So that was when I said, maybe money is the problem. Let's teach them how to make money. And I learned how to turn my pain into power, learn to walk again. I mean, all of us have different unique struggles. And our pain is real. We have to embrace the emotion. But most importantly, turning the pain into power and finding our purpose and stepping up to turn our passion into profit. Because financial inclusion is so important. If we are not capable, if we don't have enough, how do we help others? That's why in the 5th chapter of my book, Healing Others, I always say we need to heal yourself first before healing others. If you take the aeroplane, they say wear the oxygen mask, right? Help yourself first and then help the women and the children. And I'm like, why are we not helping the men? It's so unfair, man. We leave you guys out. And it's interesting that this year's International Women's Day, the hashtag is Inspire Inclusion. So I think my messaging of wanting to cancel the term women empowerment and then introducing women of power, because what are we teaching our young kids? And then the humanity empowerment is so apt. The timing cannot be better. And then today we are here because of this big blown. What did you say? What's the word? Why did you blow this up so big? So this is what she said when she copied it. Like, now I'm like, I'm happy you said that, because a lot of times when we do something, especially in this age and time, it's about our name, our fame, and all about us. So how do we actually inspire inclusion? So this book is actually, if I can show all of you, not an encyclopedia, but a Braille book. Yeah? And I'm going to cry now. It's so special because, oh shit, I'm going to cry now. Let me cry, okay? This is part of the job. I cry a lot. So how this happened was, of course, when I wrote my first book, I had people crying and calling me after the 6 weeks of sold out first 100 copies. And you guys know when you want to do something, you always feel like, oh, I'm not good enough. Who's going to buy my book? Who's going to, all that questions in your head and the demon. First 6 weeks, 100 books sold out just through my Facebook. Woo! 10 years ago. And then the second book happened, 5 Things I Love About Being a Woman. But I know one thing about intention. There's an Arabic saying that says, Innama a'mal bin niyat. Verily, all your verily all your actions are based on your intentions. So I knew in my heart I wanted to write a Braille book one day. And why did I even have the intention? I will share with you everything. Like, you guys are the first to know everything about this Braille book. And the reason I'm sharing is because sometimes when we want to do something, we don't know what's the next step. But you just have to take the first step first, right? So 6 years ago, I was at a Women's Leadership Academy by US Embassy, and there was a blind Indonesian girl. Her name is Agus. She know I write the book 10 Your Passion with Profit. She said, Zai, I want to read your book. At that time, I didn't have this. This is just 2-3 months old. She said, I want to read your book. And I'm like, how is this blind girl going to read my book? Like, oh my God, that woke me up. So when she said that, I said, okay, I will do something. I created digital training videos, and that's how the e-school on my website, Step Up Journey, happened. And I sent the link to her for free. She watched it. She had so many questions, and she learned so much. And now she actually, I won't give credit to myself, but I believe she got some hope from it. And she's graduated from an Australian university. She got married, and things are amazing for her. And she actually runs an association or foundation in Indonesia. So can you imagine? And when that happened, I was like, maybe it's not enough, let's do more for the blind community, but I put it aside. And I know a friend from Malaysia, her name is Anna, and she actually repairs Braille machine. They distribute and do Braille machine repairing and stuff. So one day, I think this was last year, she was in Uzbekistan. She called me. So this is how this was born, okay guys? She called me and she said, Zai, I'm here with an English teacher from Uzbekistan and his director. They need English motivational Braille book, and I remember you said you want to do something for them. I'm like, okay, I'll send them my manuscript. So in 3 days, what I had to do, guys, because we take our eyes for granted, I had to remove all the pictures in the Word document. I had to simplify the text, and I sent it to him. So I will share later a video what Shukir said. I sent him the PDF first before anything, and he said, I'm visually impaired. It's still very difficult for me to read. I was like, okay, then what? Then he said, I'm going to convert this into a Braille book. And he is an English teacher. He's about 30 plus now. And he learned English after university, and he said it was struggling, it was very difficult. So he said he's teaching kids ages 13 to 15, not in Tashkent, a very small city in Karshi city in Uzbekistan. And he said, I'm going to make sure my children learn English, my students learn English before they go to uni. So he's been teaching them some English, and then he said they need motivation. And so he converted a visually impaired man, converted the book into a Braille book with a very big dream. We have eyes, we can see, but I think these people, they see through the eyes of their heart. Like the kind of things he says and he wants to do and how enterprising he is. So then he was working on the Braille edition and everything. And this is the very first publishing. And he said, Zai, you know what? This, the dots for the Brailles, so I'm trying to learn a bit of the Braille, but it's very difficult. We still haven't got anything. But he said, this paper and this quality is not the best, so we've only printed like 5 of the first batch. So he worked on the second part. We to upgrade it, he said, because what the blind people, our skin touch, we lose the skin senses as we age. Did you know this? I didn't know until he told me. The skin senses, we lose the skin touch. So we lose the senses, so we made it better quality so that it can reach out to more people. So last week he just distributed the second batch, 13 of them, to some onboarding schools in Uzbekistan, and we're waiting for reviews for them. And I want to play a video he shared. So I asked him to make a video, and he said, oh, my English is not good. I'm like, don't worry, just imagine you're speaking to me. You guys will understand him. So yeah, I'm gonna watch the video and then I want you guys to see him as well. I think he deserves the big credit. Guys have any questions? Bill?
So at the moment, why did you print the book?
Where? It was produced in Uzbekistan. Oh yeah, I forgot the most important part as well. Thank you for the question. So it was produced in Uzbekistan, where Shakir is at, and he found the publishers. So he translated. He literally is the publisher of this thing. He found the printers, and we put together everything. And it's in Uzbekistan. And he actually flew here. We flew him, hosted him. We flew him. We hosted him. And so we brought 3 copies of this. That's why we only have 3 copies of the book here. Yeah. So this is like officially born in Uzbekistan, but of course we want to bring it out to the world. Yeah.
Hello Zaituna, let me share my opinions about your book, which is called Turn Your Passion into Profit. When I studied at the university, I don't have condition to read books in Braille, especially in English. And I had a dream to read English books in Braille because it helps me to improve my reading skills in English. When I met with Anna Lu from Malaysia, she told me about you, and we contacted with you via WhatsApp. We talked a lot more, and I tried to learn about you, and I read about you, and you gave me, how can I say, magic power, and I decided to read your book. I decided to read your motivational books in Braille because I don't have enough vision to read independent imprinted books. And thanks to you, and you agreed with me to convert your book in Braille, which is called Turn Your Passion into Profit. And I worked with some friends approximately 6 or 7 months for preparation. We convert your book in Braille with special converters, and I read your book the first time with my fingers, and 3 times we did some corrections before publishing in Braille. At these days, we are reading your book in my sessions when we have enough time, and we are trying to translate in our mother tongue, and we are trying to understand your opinions. I hope it helps to me and to my students. Why? Your motivational books give us how to find correct way in our life, and I'm so happy sharing your book, whole Uzbekistan, which is study special school for the blind in Uzbekistan. We have shared your book approximately 10 days ago, approximately 14 special boarding school in Uzbekistan, and I am waiting their opinions, and later I try to share their opinion with you. Again, thanks a lot to you because you gave us to read. You gave us chance to read your motivational books in English. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yeah, and he was actually excited yesterday. He said, "How can I watch your live event?" I said, "It's tomorrow." He's the most excited. I said, "Oh, he should be." And hi, Mr. Shakir.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Can you tell us a bit about yourself and your school?
Hello, my name is Shakir. How can I say? I am responsible for printing books, and I am responsible department for Braille in my school. And usually we teach who has a problem with visual sight. How can I say?
Visually impaired.
Visually impaired and totally blind students.
Okay.
We try to convert and print out books for the blind.
Can you tell me why you decided to turn your passion into profit for your students?
You know what? In my experience, I saw many students who they cannot choose their way, how to choose their profession in the future, and how to find their own way. And when I read your book as a print version, and I decided to convert into Braille. Why? Blind people cannot read the printed book, and by then we decided to print out your book into Braille. If they have Braille book, they can touch and they can feel everything with their fingers, and they can feel all your emotion. I hope your book will be help to your my or many blind readers to choose something in the future.
And you said the book gives you magic power.
Yeah.
Wow. How?
How can I say? I cannot express the with words this magic.
It's magical, huh?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for making the effort to. I want to show them. Can you show them? Open the book. Turn it. Okay. So this is the inside.
Yeah. It's the first as a title, and here is some info about book, how many pages, and when we.
And it was done in Karachi city, Uzbekistan, where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us about the.
Okay.
And you said it's printed with a special embossing?
Yes. It's printed with embossing machine for the Braille books. And you know what? Here is we think. How can I say?
The bookmark.
Bookmark, and we can. I don't like.
To fold the pages.
Yes.
Because it spoils the dots.
Yes, and we are responsible for books.
Of course. Right, and I want to ask you, English is not your first language.
Yeah.
So your first language is?
First language is Uzbek, and usually we speak Uzbek.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes Russian and English.
Second Russian and then English.
English, yes.
And you do so well. And you said you learn English only after university.
Yes, when I, you know what, when I was at the school, we had the English lessons. We learned something as an element. We got some knowledge as an elementary knowledge. Then I tried to learn English at the university.
Right.
And well, we don't have enough condition to learn and have to be independent learning English and then as a profession.
Subhanallah.
Many problems to read, to write.
But you turn your pain into power.
Yeah.
Because you learn and now you apply and you teach it to young children.
Yes.
Bravo, молодец. Отлично, excellent, bravo.
And we are trying to give our best knowledge to our students. Our students must be in the future the best than us.
Better than
Yes,
you
yes,
guys.
yes.
Wow, bravo. Thank you, Shakir. So, yeah, anyone have anything to ask or share? What do you feel? You want to cry too?
Yeah.
I think this is a lot
I'm getting
behind.
emotional.
Yeah.
No, I just wanted to say it's really incredible what you've done. Like we said earlier, I don't think I've ever seen a book
Yes.
in Braille. So
A lot.
yeah, it's the fact that it's so accessible to blind people, but also to people who can use it to learn English and motivate themselves. This is just like a double whammy.
Next
It's
level.
doubly incredible.
Yeah. So that's also one of my dreams, to make things affordable and available for all, because like they have all these real equipments and it costs in the thousands. Like, dude, what are we doing? Like organic food, right? So I think but yeah, that's the thing. So to make it affordable and available, so how are we all going to come together? That's why this gathering, this moment of truth, for us to speak about such things. So for example, like I'm planning to visit Kenya for a CSR mission. So I only intended like step up book tour, distribute my books, women empowerment, and you know in Africa they always speak about women empowerment and girl child. So a couple of times I had meeting with the chambers of commerce and some other business people who are men from Kenya, and they said, "Oh, you're so cool! You should do something for the women and the girl child." And I'm like, "What about my boy child?" And they tear. They tear and they pause. So is our term women empowerment really helpful, or is it condescending? And why are we excluding the male figure? And obviously, I will speak about this confidence of superiority and confidence of humility. When they are superior, it's because they feel inferior. So we are causing more damage to the world than helping. So I think it's about time we communicate about such things. So that's why the mission to Kenya. And then, of course, as I was doing my research for Kenya, I realized that they have something called period poverty. How many of you never heard of this term? Period poverty. Put up your hands. Me too. Until 1 month ago or so, when I first started speaking to them. So they do not have sanitary pads. They do not have clean, sanitized water, right? Because you think menstrual cups, right? No water. And by the way, guys, I was very shy to talk about this until 1 month ago. Then when I keep hearing things, I'm like, dude, we need to talk about this. It's more important than crypto and Bitcoin, like, and sustainability. Now we talk about sustainability of humanity. Like, where is this? So they don't have sanitary pads. They don't have sanitized water. And it's such a taboo and stigma to wash the cloth pads and to hang it outside to let it dry, right? Because of the sun. And that's not even the worst part. This tick is distracting me, but it's okay. I need to get used to it. Yeah. I need to get used to this. Anyways, like right, there you go, it's happening again. Anyways, that's not the worst part about not having pads and all that. In exchange for sanitary pads, young girls are manipulated into having sex with men for a 1 month supply, which is about 80 cents US dollars. And then they don't go to school and they accidentally get pregnant, and then the vicious cycle continues. And here we are complaining that I'm eating too much, I don't have this, I want this, I don't want this. And that's us not being grateful enough, as usual. Always we need to remind ourselves, but these are real world conditions, and so that's why the inspiration to make things affordable and available is so important. Starting with things like sanitary pads. And also, I want to say a special thank you to SK Dazzle, the MCC, the office and company that you guys are in with now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Boss. So this is another thing that now I'm using my influencer marketing hat. Okay? No, this is real as well. Because how many of you guys own a diamond or wish you can buy a diamond for your partner? Where's my camera guy? You need to make a reel for this. I need this recorded video. So now I'm wearing my influencer marketing hat. How many of us wear a diamond, own a diamond, and wish if you're a man or woman, we can buy our partner's diamond too. Wish we can buy it for our partners. We're not recording yet. So I just need to repeat myself, huh? That's the time. You like to pay me 3 times for marketing. Just kidding. That's my entrepreneurial hat. Huh? We wear many hats. So started. So basically, I was saying thank you to SK Dental DMCC for offering us this venue for this special event. And our aim and goal is to make things available and affordable for the world. So one of the examples is diamonds. How many of you own a diamond, bought a diamond for yourself, or wish you can afford it easily, more often for your partner? Put up your hands. Show all your hands. Hi, hands up. Like pink diamond, yellow diamond, white diamond. Do that again. Higher. 2 hands up.
Got the message.
Yeah. So, got it, yeah? So you can talk to the boss now. So our goal is, I always believe like luxury shouldn't be something for people of prestige. It should be affordable for all. Be it luxury of pets, water, or diamond for that matter. So they are on a mission. I think my CSR thing is rubbing off. So they want to make it affordable and available for people. So this is one of the campaigns that we're working on. Because when you feel good, you look good, you feel good, you can do more good. But then again, affording something that is available and affordable, and then you can do more good for the world. It is all a ripple effect. Life is a circle, you guys. You guys watch Lion King? You know that song, Circle of Life, yeah? So this is it. So inspiring inclusion is one thing, being the entrepreneur, being comfortable, and then we can do more for the world. If we are needy and greedy, how do we reach out to people? So that's the turning passion into profit, turning your dreams into clarity, turning your dreams into reality with clarity and confidence. And there's so much to be done. This is what I'm saying, right? Sometimes we feel like, oh, I'm doing so much, but it's just like, I always say this, I feel like I'm only doing 2%. But you guys know it's not 2%. But I know there's so much more that can be done. And being an entrepreneur the last 22 years, this is the most difficult time to do business, but also the most fun time. Because we have a tech guy here. We have someone who loves content creation. There's someone who just loves being the model and doing pretty things. And then there's someone who loves to develop business ideas. We have an editor here. We have tech and media. We have business counsel. We have everyone in one room. So how are we going to come together, collaborate, and do more for the workshop? So yeah, this is my message and my love for you guys and the world. So thank you very much, everyone. Congratulations to you all. That was some story, wasn't it? Yeah.